Alright, so who else has trouble getting anything done when it's warm outside? Because I have been struggling. Hey WordNerds, happy Saturday, happy weekend, and happy summer, at least in some parts of the world. I know for some of you, summer means vacation and taking time off to just relax and catch up on reading and hanging out with your friends and enjoying the weather. And then for some of us, summer means that it's a lot nicer outside and we're still stuck inside doing our jobs, and it's a little bit like torture. Every summer, Eric and I start off saying we're going to be super productive and get so much done, and then September rolls around and we're just kind of wondering what happened, because it's so hard to be productive in the summertime, at least for me. This is something I've been struggling with a lot, and I feel myself falling back into familiar patterns as the summer's starting up again, and I'm just not sure what to do about it. But of course, like in all things, the first step towards solving a problem is acknowledging that there is one. So these are my tips for being just a little bit more productive during the summer, when all you want to do is curl up with a book outside in the sun and enjoy the wonderful weather. Now, before you start changing anything up, step one is always going to be holding yourself accountable for the things that really need to get done. Now, obviously, in this particular instance, I'm going to recommend Todoist, which is an online program and an app that lets you create lists of all the things you need to do and then check them off as they're done. You can also set deadlines, and really this just helps you stay on top of the things that need to get done, because if you're not doing those, you're going to get to the end of summer and have lost your job or be so far behind on all of your projects that you just don't know which way is up, and you really need to stay on top of the must-do activities no matter what. I'll leave a link in the description down below to Todoist if you wanted to check that out. Now, let's get ourselves outside. Obviously, these tips are only going to apply to things that can be done outside of the office or the classroom if you're still doing school during the summer, but make the most of it and find every opportunity you can to enjoy the summer months, because, let's face it just feels so nice to get outside and stretch your legs and do something a little bit different while you can before all the snow comes back or it gets cold, or maybe it's not quite as bad where you are as it is here in Canada, but seriously, enjoy the summer. Now take some time to figure out which of the things that you either want to be doing or need to be doing can be done outside. For example, is there work that you can do on your phone while you're sitting outside, or can you use a notebook to write rather than doing it on the computer so that you can get outdoors to get it done? Or are there some of your hobbies that you can take outside without really sacrificing anything? For me, some of the big ones are crocheting or reading, because I can do those outside just as easily. The key here is to find things that you can do just as easily outside without sacrificing any of your time or productivity. You're getting the same amount of stuff done, but you're getting some time outside as well as doing everything you still need to be doing inside. You can also easily use exercise as an excuse to both get outdoors and feel like you're doing something productive. If you're going for a walk or a run or a bike ride, you're still doing something really, really important, but you get to enjoy the weather at the same time, and it still feels like time well spent. And finally, if you really are going to be stuck at your desk and you just have to get stuff done inside, open a window if you can feasibly exist without air conditioning and let yourself enjoy the fresh air, because you really will feel so much better for it. Even just opening up all the blinds and getting in a lot of natural light can make a big difference and make you feel a little less cooped up inside. Well, that's it for me today, but if you guys have any tips on how to stay productive during the summer months, I really do want to hear them, and I will see you all tomorrow during our next live chat at 7:30 Eastern Time, where we'll be gearing up for Camp NaNoWriMo. Happy reading, happy writing, and I'll see you next time.